Hey, welcome to episode 4 of Type 2 Diabetic Super Dad. In this episode, we're going to talk about guilty pleasures. And the reason for that is because I've been asked several times, is all I eat is fruit and vegetables? Well, no, I don't. Again, this was about being able to sustain things. And there's nothing worse than having kids and kid goes walking by with, a big old ice cream and you can't have it, or a Snickers bar, you can't have it, potato chips, this sort of thing. What I did was I decided to include some of the things that I use. Now, they're not the healthiest things in the world, but if you're gonna grab something, these are a lot better than the alternatives to what your children eat, mostly because they have a lot less sugar, a lot more protein, this sort of thing. So I thought I'd start with that. You can see some of the products here. Again, these are what I choose to use. No, it doesn't mean you can have like 6 of them. You can have exactly what it says per serving, and understanding what these things still do to your body. The less ingredients something has, the better. For instance, like in Almond Joy, typically I use skinny dipped. Almond Joy typically has 9 carbs versus this having 7. Neither one of them has much fiber, but this only has 3 sugars as opposed to 7, so it's less than half of what an Almond Joy has. It tastes, in my opinion, exactly like it. I prefer dark chocolate. Milk chocolate has it's a lot sweeter, so you can't use it as much. Another one that just recently came out, kind of a game changer as far as cookies, because I like cookies, and I love Oreos. Oreos have 21 carbs, 0 fiber, and 13 sugars, and that's for a double stuff. They recently came out with 0 sugar Oreo. Now it has 20 carbs, so only 1 less, but it has 3 fiber and 0 sugar. Keep in mind, if you're eating something with sugar alcohols, you better limit it, otherwise it's gonna clear you out, if you know what I mean. Doritos. You have regular Doritos. They typically have 16 carbs per 10 chips. They have 1 fiber and 2 protein. Doritos recently came out with the protein Dorito. It has 8 carbs, so it's less than half, 1 fiber, and it has 10 protein. Remember, proteins slow the process of carbs or sugars entering your body. So instead of spiking way high up, it kind of curves it down. Cheez-Its. You see your kid walking around with a couple Cheez-Its or a bag of Cheez-Its and you think, hey, it looks pretty good. I think I'd get some. For every 10 crackers in a Cheez-It, they have 10 carbs, less than 1 fiber, and 2 protein. Well, there's a company called Wild. They make chips and crackers. This is what it looks like. Got it from Costco. They have 8 carbs, less than 1 fiber. They don't have a lot of fiber, but they have 10 protein. Remember, enters slower into your body. These are like cheesiest things I've ever had. They're made with chicken breast and chicken broth. Very good. They're chips, which are right here. You can see they're made with chicken breast, egg whites, and bone broth. They are not made with potatoes. This is actually chicken. This is ranch flavor. In 25 chips, regular chips have 15 to 25 carbs, ranch flavored chips, depending on what brand you buy. These have 7 carbs, 2 fiber, and 10 protein, whereas regular chips have maybe 2 to 4 protein. These are my go-to snacks where I see someone eating something and I decide to crave something, and I have this at home. Snickers bars. Who doesn't like a Snickers bar? Snickers bar has 11 carbs, 0 fiber for the most part, and 10 sugars. Now this isn't a big difference, but Unreal, again, got these at Costco, that's where we like to shop, has 11 carbs, so the carbs are the same. 1 fiber, just over half the amount of sugars that a regular Snickers has. This is for a 19-gram piece, so it's this big. Keep that in mind. This we just recently found. IQ Bar Bites. Now these are PB&J. These are really good, I found. 11 carbs, 5 fibers, no sugars. I found these to be pretty dang tasty. Other things you can do, Breyers makes low-carb ice cream. Tastes pretty dang good. They're limited in flavors. They have Neapolitan, vanilla, chocolate, peanut butter. I like the peanut butter chocolate, and it tastes fantastic. Once you start eating it, it's great. But once you compare that to your kid's double chocolate Dutch, okay, yeah, it's not gonna taste as good as that, but I find it really good. In this next episode, we're going to make chocolate muffins out of pumpkin. All right, we're gonna make those mini muffins out of pumpkin. It doesn't look appetizing when you're putting it together, but we're gonna use Devil's Food Cake Mix. Yes, it has carbs. Yes, it has some sugars in it. You can also use sugar-free if you want to, but it's still lighter than the alternative. So I'm gonna put that in there. You can also use different flavors, like you can also use spice cake. Usually for the frosting, my wife makes homemade whipped cream in lieu of frosting. We are going to put in 1 scoop of protein powder, just because we like it really chocolatey. We're gonna put in 100% pure squished up pumpkin. Again, I've never been a huge fan of pumpkin other than pumpkin pie. You put this in here. There are no eggs that are going in this. There's no milk that's going in this. There's just this. And we're gonna make Wonder Woman eat this. You can put in nuts. I like pecans. You can use unsweetened chocolate chips if you want. So we're gonna put it in here. And again, it doesn't look very appetizing. Big lumps of orange goo. So we're gonna mix this up. It's all been mixed. Pretty much has the consistency of mud. It smells like kind of like pumpkins. Now we've pre-sprayed the mini muffins. We're gonna add them to them. A little lumpsy in each one. We've filled the mini muffin pan. It's set at 350 degrees and it's for 10 minutes. So we're gonna put these in. This cake mix that we use makes a whole bunch. So you could probably make a small cake, or we're gonna make some big muffins for the wife because, again, I'm diabetic, I don't eat the big muffins. And if you make this for your wife or girlfriend or something, she's gonna be impressed. So guys, take 2 things, dump it in. You don't have to have the nuts, you don't have to have anything else, but you know what? She's gonna appreciate you for it. At least I think so. Have you and your kids make it or just you make it. Once you pull it out, if you stick a toothpick in the middle of it and it comes out with anything on it, it's not done yet. All right, timer's going off. 10 minutes. We're gonna check these out. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna open this up and we're gonna check it. Use a toothpick. Stick it in, pull it out. It's got nothing on it, so these are done. Hey, Wonder Woman, got something for you to try.
Ooh, what do you have?
They are mini muffins made out of pumpkins. So you have to tell me what you think.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's good. Mm.
Again, guys' meal. Just dump stuff in. Guys, 2 things.
With nuts and protein powder to add more protein.
Only if you want it.